Last Minute Man, and I'm here with my good buddy, Mr. Obvious, and we are back on the range today, featuring a firearm from American Gun and Pawn, located in Dry Ridge, Kentucky. And what'd they give us here?
Oh, they give us a new Savage, brand new in the box, and we're going to do a review on it today and shoot this critter and see what it does.
Well, and I thought it was really interesting to get a firearm that was a little more economical to shoot, and Mr. Obvious felt the same. This would be something that your average guy can afford. And what are these priced at right now, Mr. Obvious?
These is a little bit, well, according to where you get them, like $390 maybe, 90-ish to $425. I mean, guns is fluctuating up and down right now. Who knows? So it's around the $400, $425, $450. It's according to where you get it.
But we're well under that $700 range.
This is an Axis model. It's a Savage Axis, so it's one of their cheaper lines.
And yeah, but cheap doesn't necessarily mean bad, folks. And we've shot this a couple times already today.
Yeah.
And with the scope that it comes with, we're hitting pretty accurate tight groups.
It come with a Weaver scope, 3x9 Weaver come with it. So we did have to zero it in. It didn't take much. It was pretty close. So
pretty much, and this is in the powerful 30-06. And again, we're doing the series on large game calibers, and a 30-06 is a large game caliber. I mean, you can take down an elk with a 30-06, no problem.
Yep.
And within its range, obviously. But yeah, this is kind of neat. You know, I like the feel of the stock that this has. Is this free float? Let's find out. We'll take a dollar bill and slide it under there and see if it goes in. We'll do that when we do the trigger pull. And
yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do that as the trigger pull comes up
and see if it is.
Yeah, but this thing's pretty neat. I mean, it's if you're looking for, you know, deer season's coming up and you're wanting to get a rifle and you didn't really plan for it, and this season will be your first season, hop on this. I mean, this is a good deal for what you're getting.
Yeah. So we're going to check bullet speed on this gun also and see what it compares with the 308.
Yep. And I do want to discuss the trigger pull. That's one thing, and we'll show you here, but you'll see what I mean here in a second. We'll be right with you. And Mr. Obvious, let's check out that barrel first and see if that sucker's free floated.
We have found a dollar bill floating around somewhere.
Hey man, those are hard to come by these days.
They always heard, save your nickels and dimes and the dollars will follow.
There you go.
You ever heard that one before? But anyway, let's see what we got.
It is free float.
It is free floated.
All right.
They have done a good job there. Savage has on getting us a free floated gun here. So
all right, now let's check this trigger pull out.
I tell you, that bolt's smooth for this gun. I really like it. I mean,
yeah, it just flicks right in there.
Oh, it's smooth. Now the Savage, the barrel and the receiver and all that, it's all good. They just use what they call a little cheaper stock, which hey, I like it. I mean,
it's lightweight.
They've done a good job. I love this, right? See how small that is? That's the way I like my guns. I like to get a good feel. I don't like them big, bulky stocks. Your hands swell.
Feels like you're holding onto a brick.
Yeah. This gun, they done a good job on it.
All right, show them it's got a box mag as well, which is...
Box mag, and looks like that's probably about a 3-round box, because see how short it is?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll load her up and see.
We'll find out what it is. But it is empty, so let's check the trigger pull on this. What do you think? See what we got here. Try to get an accurate. 6 pound.
Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. Go ahead and do it again there, Mr. Obvious.
£6 pound.
All right.
So no sense doing it the third time. We got 2 6 pounds right off of it.
Okay, now in its price point, I understand why they don't have the greatest trigger in the world. You don't expect that kind of custom fine tuning and stuff and something that's in this price point. However, that's a terrible trigger for me. I mean, 6 pounds for me, that's too heavy. On my lever guns, you'll get things like that. Obviously, you got to work on them. And the lever gun, you're going to pay a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, my 44 mag, I paid for that Marlin, I paid $560 for that, I believe, and that was getting a deal on it. So you're a lot more expensive, but I kind of, it's funny, I do kind of expect a heavy trigger on a lever action.
Yeah.
But that's a little heavy, man. It should be around 4.5, 5 maybe. But I'm sure breaking it in, this will loosen up. And you know, that's the other thing Mr. Obvious pointed out. I mean, this isn't broke in or nothing, and you can see that action is smooth. And you know, with use, the trigger will probably smooth out for us. But let's quit talking. Let's start shooting this.
We'll shoot it. I wish it had an accurate trigger. If it had that accurate trigger, man, this gun would be sweet.
All right. Well, let's get on her. We'll be right back. And we're back, Mr. Obvious. What are we shooting?
All right, we've got Remington core lock, 30-06 Springfield, 165 grain core lock soft point. So we're going to try these out in this gun. That's what it is, core lock, soft point. See what kind of speed we get out of these factory rounds.
Woohoo! Ringing steel.
2862.
2862. That looked like a dead center shot.
It was dead center. Yep. So
all right.
we got the scope on. Yep. So let's try.
Well, do one more of those core locks there, Mr. Obvious, and see if we're consistent on speed.
Right. We're at 2862.
Woohoo!
Wow. 2835.
Yep.
So fairly close.
It's factory ammo. It's kind of what you'd expect.
Yep. All right. Now we are shooting a hand load. This is a 168 grain hollow point boat tail match Sierra.
Woo! Yeah, it shot a little lower that time.
Shot a little bit different.
Yeah.
Other two stacked on top of each other.
Yep. That's 2808 on your speed.
Yep.
And again, of course, heavier bullet.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. You want to shoot?
Yeah.
You sure you want to shoot?
Need we ask? All right. So we're being a little sparing today, and Mr. Obvious fired the last one at 2808, and I'm going to shoot another one of these hand loads with the 168 grain boat tail bullet, and we'll see if we got consistent speed. But here we go. And we're at 2858.
Yep, 2858.
Fairly consistent. And I love this.
Yeah.
I love a 30-06.
Oh, yeah. So
Can't beat a classic.
there's some factory rounds. Put a few of them down round.
All right.
Down the
Let's see.
down range and see what's happening.
Let's see how we do here. .2829, so they do slow down quite a bit.
Yeah, I loaded below max, about 1 grain below max. So
Yeah. We'll do this, and I'm going to shoot one more here. And again, I'll tell you these things don't kick hard. You know, if you're recoil shy, this is just fine to shoot. So
yeah, that'll bring an elk or a moose or anything down. Get you a good 180 grain bullets, a good
Yes,
all
sir.
around bullet. You can even go heavier, 200, 210.
So I'm going to fire this last shot here. Let's see if I can stack it. 28-33, and I actually shot a pretty decent group there. So this pretty good little firearm.
That gun.
We are back, and we're here with our after action report. And Mr. Obvious, first, what do you think about this?
I think it's great for the dollar amount. You can't beat this gun. I tell you, I really like it. I like Savage anyway. I like the barrel, the metal they use in the barrel.
They make a good product.
They make a good product.
And
for accuracy, you can't go wrong for the dollar amount.
No, and the 30-06, same can be said for that.
Yeah.
The caliber itself is a relatively economical caliber to shoot. And it's very trustworthy caliber, been around a long time. I don't think there's anything in North America that I wouldn't feel confident shooting with a 30-06. I mean, anything from elk to a grizzly bear, you know, yeah, heck, dangerous game. People still use a 30-06, and it's got a proven track record. And this is fitting in well with our series on hard-hitting calibers.
Yep.
And I'd say 30-06 is up there.
Yep. We got a video coming up, the 308.
Yes.
So we'll get bullet speeds.
A little bit of a comparison.
So we get bullet speeds on it also, so you can compare the 308 to the 06 and kind of see where you're at. You can go from video to video checking it out.
Yep. And well, we just again enjoy bringing this stuff to you. We appreciate everyone who kind of supports us. Again, American Gun and Pawn, thank you guys. And our viewers, we can't say thank you enough. And we'll be doing a giveaway here with our 500th viewer. I think we're going to do a giveaway. We haven't figured out exactly what we're going to do yet, but we'll definitely do something. Got to figure out the logistics of it, and don't know if we'll be pulling it out of a hat or how we'll do it. Yeah. But that will be coming, and we're being optimistic. We think we'll get the 500s in. So we really enjoy doing this stuff, guys. I appreciate everyone that comments and watches, and you know, just gun enthusiasts out there. I love learning from all of our viewers. They're helping me out and helping us to I guess be honest and tell you things to the best of our knowledge. And if we get corrected, that's okay. You know, I don't mind being told when I'm wrong if I am.
Yeah. Yeah. So I really want to thank American Gun Pawn. Done mention them once, but letting us have this gun to do a little demo on it here, and so it's been great. Everything.
Yep. So guys, remember, always be safe when you're out here doing this. Always have fun, and remember, keep your knives sharp, keep your powder dry.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man.